Chelsea are no longer top of the Premier League as they fall 3-2 away to West Ham. Gab, Thomas Tuchel says it's all about fine details, not the bigger picture, and they have to improve the details.
Yeah, he's talking about individual mistakes because as well as West Ham did, and I love David Moyes.
Yeah, I was there. It was a great atmosphere.
But obviously, your boy Edouard Mendy on the Jorginho back pass. Jorginho got stick for the back pass, but I'm sorry, you're a goalkeeper. You're under pressure. Just boot it out.
Yeah, but still, it's not the right pass to do.
And then on the Masuaku one, I love Masuaku saying, basically hinting at the fact that it was a cross. I don't know if there's like peripheral vision or whatever, but I don't know how that ball goes in. I think, look, Mendy's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. We've seen this season, Jan Oblak being an example. Great goalkeepers make some big blunders. Almost better than he makes one big blunder. But where I disagree with Tuchel is, I think it's big picture too. They're not as fluid. They're not as good. You were there. When Jorginho and Loftus-Cheek play together, which I don't think they've done very often, it's going to be completely different.
Yeah, Conte and Kovacic missing a
very different. Not because Loftus-Cheek is work. He's just different. Yeah. Manchester City win 3-1 at Watford and move into first place. Jules, you want to continue your Bernardo Silva loving?
Of course.
Or maybe assess Jack Grealish at centre forward?
So I'm going to say it again. And I didn't say that Bernardo was the best player in the Premier League. I said him and Salah.
Pep Guardiola said it.
Pep Guardiola said it. I still think that it's him and Salah who are way above everybody else. And that game showed it. That second goal especially, it was just something special. But not just that, just the intelligence. And for Grealish, you know what I think is a bit harsh? It's a bit harsh to put him back into the team after he missed a couple of games, into this position which is still very new to him. And yeah, we saw Cole Palmer playing there, we saw a lot of different players playing there and doing well, maybe better than Grealish. I still think it's such a process for him to understand this position as a false nine. That is, I just thought...
Also, why is it a false nine? Why isn't it a modern nine who just moves and... I mean, you were there in person. On television, it didn't look like there was a lot of false about it. No, he didn't do the Duncan Ferguson where he stands there and he waits for people to lump the ball. But
but I think the false just comes that he's not number 9, full stop. That's why it's called the false 9.
I think false 9 has to do with how you interpret the position more than what you are. It's not like when he was born, he's got like a barcode on his head. Because what position does he play? Winger, attacking midfield? I mean...
Well, yeah, but certainly not centre forwards.
I think he played this game like a centre forward, like a modern centre forward. I think he played this game differently than the way Bernardo Silva does or Phil Foden do when he's there.
I'm not sure.
Different skill set. It's one to revisit.
But yeah. And it's good for him, I guess, to play different positions and learn different things. Late heroics from Divock Origi allowed Liverpool to win away at Wolves and also move past Chelsea in second place. Gab, he scored plenty of big ones. He's the clutch guy.
He's the clutch guy. I love Klopp after the game when he said, "Oh, I love him so much. He's got so much great attitude, happy boy. He works so hard. He scores so many big goals. I hope one day he can play for a manager who'll give him more minutes."
I know.
No, but you know what? It's not a backhanded compliment. Like, Origi scored the goal. Liverpool created a ton of chances.
Yeah, I mean, Jota, that miss.
The Jota miss. I thought Mane was very up and down during the game as well. Yeah. But they're playing really, really well. That's your takeaway. The goal should have come sooner. It came at the end.
They should have won 3-0.
Yeah, it's not Origi saving the day. Origi's still Origi. Okay?
Yeah.
Cog in the machine. Number
but we
5.
Love him. We still love him. Come on, we love him.
The Ralf Rangnick era has begun at Old Trafford as they beat Crystal Palace 1-0. Jules, were you impressed with the 4-2-2-2?
Yeah, the 4-2-2. I like the first half hour, or the first half, let's put it that way, because you could see what they were trying to do. They were aggressive. You saw Lindelof even carrying the ball. I was like, where are you going? Usually he stops at the halfway line and then passes wide. But so you clearly see the intent. Then either they ran a bit out of steam or Palace just adjusted to it. Maybe
if you're not
more
used to playing that way, you can't do that physically for 90 minutes.
But yeah, I thought it was good even if the goal came late, and I think the expected goals were only 0.9. So it's not like they've created millions of chances and could have won 5-0. But for first game in charge at home as well, I think they'll be tougher opponent.
People are going to have to get used to. You play that high line, you're going like that, you're going to give up some stupid goals. And the minute that happens, I know the usual Muppet show of Expos are going to come out, oh, naive defending. No, you got to take the good with the bad with Rangnick.
Exactly.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.